I made up a jingle to start our theory lessons. Hi, everybody. This is grade 4, topic 2. I hear through the grapevine that you've done topic 1, I think. So, whatever. I'm just going to go straight to topic 2. This is your homework for this week. As you can see, I'm on Co and it's on page 4 and 5, and I'm doing your 3 assignments are exercises 1 to 3. If you've already done this work, good for you. Move on with your life. But please watch the video start to finish. Make sure you've got it. Double check your work before you send it to me, because you will all be uploading pages 4 and 5 this week. Okay. There are 3 sections we're going to look at. The first thing being the signs themselves for double sharps and double flats. I'll use the treble clef and I'll use A. There we go. We know A natural. One semitone higher than A natural is of course A sharp, and one step above A sharp is, wait for it, A double sharp. It's a little X before the note. One semitone below A, as we're well aware, is A flat, but if I go a semitone below that, it's A double flat. So as you can see, raising and lowering notes is really a continuum or a spectrum, because A sharp is sharper than A natural, but A double sharp is sharper than A sharp. So in a sense, A sharp is the flatter version of A double sharp. If you look at the piano keyboard, you see that A double sharp actually has another name, and we know this name pretty well. And that might make you wonder why we bother with calling it A double sharp. Because here's A, there's A sharp, and then there's A double sharp, which we call B normally. Why would I need to call it A double sharp? I'm going to give you a quick illustration so that you understand the necessity. I'm going to use a scale that you may or may not be familiar with, and that scale is G sharp minor. So as you get further and further into your music theory, you get more and more sharps, more and more flats, and things get a little interesting. I'm going to draw that scale for you. It's got 5 sharps like B major. There's G sharp minor scale, and that's obviously G sharp natural minor scale. If I want to make this into a harmonic scale, I need to raise the 7th note. There's my 7th note. It is already F sharp. How can I possibly take it up a step? Well, I can take it up a step by making it F double sharp, and there we go. Which essentially would be G, but as you can see in this scale, it would make no sense for that to be a G natural followed by a G sharp. Doesn't look right, it isn't a scale, it skips the letter name F. So that's why we have double sharps and double flats and things like that. Cool. So exercise 1 then should be quite straightforward for you. Watch out for the alto clef examples. Be careful, I'll be paying extra careful attention to those and your letter names there. And all you do is you draw your cross or your double flat sign. That should be straightforward enough. Or in fact, you don't draw the signs, you just write in the name of the note. Okay, I want to talk about section 2, which says write 2 other notes that would sound the same as the given note. So here we've got an F double sharp, which we've just spoken about, which we know would sound like a G. And there we've got a G, and there we've got an A double flat, which would also sound like a G if you had to play it. Or in fact, you would play a G, but theoretically it could be an A double flat. You will do the same thing here, and I want to give you the technical name for this. It's called an enharmonic equivalent. Same note, same sound, equivalent in that way, but in theory called different things. So you're going to give 2 other notes in each of these cases. I love the first one because it's already a trick, so watch out for it. The third section of your work is writing a double or cancelling double sharps and double flats. So it shows you very clearly that when you have a double sharp in a piece of music and you want to go back to just being a sharp, all you do is write the sharp sign in front. If you didn't write the sharp sign in front, obviously the double sharp would continue till the end of the bar line. And if you wrote natural, then it would go down 2 steps from a double sharp, 2 steps down to natural. You can also write it like this, but personally I find it a bit clunky to cancel the one and then add the other. I think just leaving it as one is fine. Then that's your task for question 3, which is before each of the notes marked with an asterisk, add an accidental to restore it to its normal pitch as shown by the key signature. So if I look through this very first one, the first asterisk is there. It is the C natural there in the same bar, but it's a C sharp in the key signature, so I add my sharp again and I've answered the question. Okay, that's your homework. I will provide you with an assignment for you to post it on the classroom, and then I'll send you another lesson later this week.